Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave, that way you'll never miss out on another video. I do a pick a card reading on my channel every single Friday. Now, before we get started with the reading, I do want to get a few announcements out of the way. For everybody that has been asking about my shop, I do have an Etsy shop, and you guys are more than welcome to visit my shop. I'll leave the link down below. But basically, I have a lot of spiritual supplies, crystals, jewelry, herbs, incense holders, just a lot of spiritual things. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and visit my Etsy store. A lot of the things that are on my store are things that I like to keep on my tarot table. And also, if you guys want to book a reading with me, go ahead and visit my Etsy shop. You can book through there. And for everybody that has joined on my Patreon page, thank you guys so much for joining. A huge shout out to all my Patreons for supporting me. And also, we're having so much fun over there, you guys. Like, I am getting to know you guys more one-on-one. I'm getting to like share my rituals with you, share my personal life with you, my personal spiritual journey with you on Patreon. So if you guys are interested, join me on Patreon. But yeah, those are the quick announcements. Now, let's get to the reading. So this reading is going to be October love. So we are in the month of October now. My birthday just passed. It was on the 1st. I took a few days off and it was so nice. But yeah, this reading is going to be what the love energy is going to be like in your life personally in the month of October. So what you're going to do is go ahead and pick a card. You're going to pick card number 1, 2, 3, or 4, or go ahead and pick a flower that you are drawn to. So you could pick the yellow one, the red and green one, the pink one, or the red rose. So go ahead and make your pick and let's get started with the reading. Okay, for everybody that picked card group number 1 or the yellow flower, let's go ahead and see what is the love energy going to be like for your life in October. The first card that comes up is the Star Mother card. And this card is saying, how can you mother yourself? It's very interesting to me that you got 2 mother cards. The second mother card you got is Yemaya. Yemaya is like the goddess of the ocean. She's like the mother of all. She's a very protective, loving, caring, motherly energy. And you got 2 mother cards. So that lets me know that in October, there's going to be a connection happening with your feminine aspect a lot more. So if you're in a relationship, then it may have been that you were more on your masculine side, where you probably were noticing that you were getting more irritated. You were probably getting into fights and arguments a lot. You may have been wanting to have things done your way, and you couldn't even see anyone else's opinions or thoughts. You had to have it done your way because otherwise you would it was like a control thing, you know, like if it wasn't done your way, if things didn't go your way, happen in your way, then you felt like you were losing control, kind of. And so in the month of October, you're going to kind of let go of that fear that if this doesn't happen my way, then it's going to happen wrong. You're really going to dissolve this fear in October, and this fear really clouded your relationship. Now, if you're single, it's the same thing. Like, there was this aspect of yourself that was creating a block from you attaining a relationship or inviting a relationship into your life. And if you are in a relationship, then this was a block in your relationship where it was very hard to see eye to eye. It was very hard to communicate. And that's because you were very in your masculine, and your partner, you guys just did not understand each other. And in the month of October, it seems like this is going to really die out and dissolve. And the energy is going to be more calmer and softer. And the new moon did just come into Libra. So that's a very soft energy, very flowing energy, and an energy of balance. So that's kind of what's going on in October, is you're connecting with your femininity. And when you connect with your feminine side, you're gentler, you're softer, you're kinder, and you're just relaxed. Like you just flow. And when you can just flow with the universe and not resist changes that are coming in, not resist transformations, information, not resist the natural flow of life, you're going to start to see a lot of synchronicity. And I feel like in the month of October, whether you're single or in a relationship, you're going to see a lot of synchronicity that has to do with love. You might see hearts a lot. You might see red a lot. If you have a partner, you might see things that they love like a lot. Like say they really, really love tigers. Like you might start seeing tigers everywhere. You know, like not real tigers, but like, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's synchronicity coming in to show you that you're connecting with the alignment of love in October. It's like you're not resisting love anymore in October. And then the last card that you got is romance. So this is such a beautiful reading because it's in October, it's like you're allowing yourself to let go of anything that is coming in the way of you receiving and feeling love. Not necessarily giving, because I feel like you have given a lot of your love. And now it's time for you to sit back and receive it. Now it's time for you to be in your feminine, where you're just like relaxed and you take a breath and the love energy just comes to you so naturally and peacefully and blissfully. Another message that is coming in is lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So in the month of October, if you are in a relationship, pay attention to your relationship with affection. Show more affection. I feel like you are the type that has not shown affection lately. Either you were too busy, or either you were not trusting enough that you didn't allow yourself to fully like show your affection because you always had your guard up. And now in October, it's like the guard is coming down, the walls are coming down, and you're just allowing love to come in with no fear, no doubt, no insecurity. And the biggest thing, there has been something that has a lot to do with femininity in your life that has blocked you from moving forward in a relationship, whether it's in your personal relationship with your partner or if you're single. This has to do with both, or either. So this has to do with maybe something in your childhood, maybe something you saw that happened to your mom, maybe the relationship that you had with your mom, definitely something, a relationship, a connection, a bond, a traumatic experience, something that had to do with a female, like motherly figure in your life that you saw, that you experienced, that really has blocked you for so many years to receive love. And now it's like this new, it's a transformation, it's an awakening of that this was an old experience, an old trauma, an old belief system, an old memory. And now it's like you created a new one and you're letting the old stories go. You're letting the old limited beliefs go. And now you're creating new ones. And because of that, in October, it's like you're able to receive love in a way you have never received it before, because you're allowing yourself. So this is a very, very beautiful reading. Another like example that I want to give is, say you grew up with a mom who just kept teaching you to never trust men. Don't trust men. Men are untrustworthy. Don't ever tell all your secrets to a man. There are mothers out there that really believe that to protect their children, especially daughters, that they have to instill and engrave that in them, not to trust men or something like that. And that's not their fault. That's because of their own personal journey. Now they're trying to protect their own children by giving them the advice that they survived off of, But sometimes you survive off of a mentality that you needed at that moment, but later on in life, you have to let that mentality go because it doesn't serve your next phase of your life, if that makes sense. So this is kind of what's going on with you. And this is just an example. So it could be like maybe you had a broken relationship with your mom and it's affecting your ability to move forward in your life when it comes to love. Whatever it is, like really evaluate the things that come up with the motherly figure, your connection with Mother Earth, with Mother Nature. Just, reevaluate your connections with this. Connect more with the motherly aspect. Connect more with the feminine aspect. So that is your reading. I hope that this really helped you and gave you some clarity for October, but I feel like October is going to be a very, very beautiful month for you. And if you guys want to book more personal readings with me, go ahead and head to my Etsy store. And if you guys want more random readings throughout the week and a weekly forecast reading, go head over to Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching. For everyone that picked card group number 2 or the red flower with the green leaves, let's go ahead and see what's coming in October for you when it comes to love. This is a very, very, very beautiful month. Like just off the top, the first few cards, it's so beautiful. And it has a lot to do with actually the first reading. So if you want to listen to the card pile number 1, I feel like it will also really resonate with you. But the first card that comes up is falling in love, kissing the divine in another and in yourself. So in the month of October, I feel like because of this new moon energy that we just had in Libra, a lot of walls coming down, a lot of letting go of old past beliefs that don't serve you, like a lot of like cracking open of your soul kind of a feeling has been happening with you lately. And now in the month of October, it's really going to allow you to like kiss the divine in another, just like it says. So let me explain. Whether you're single or in a relationship, let me go with the people who are in a relationship. So it seems like things have not been smooth in the relationship. It's kind of been rocky, tense, arguments, and irritated. You even may be doubtful of the relationship, questioning the relationship, whatever may have been the case. In October, you're going to get to see a different side of your relationship. I feel like now you're going to look at your partner with an appreciation, because I feel like there was a block that you couldn't truly completely see your partner. And this really has a lot to do with card reading number 1, where I feel like it had a lot to do with your past, like hurts, trauma, betrayal, experiences, whatever happened in your past when it came to love really created a huge block in your relationship. And now it's like that block dissolved. You did the work. You put in the work to resolve and heal whatever was blocking you from experiencing love. And now in October, you're going to experience love. So if you're in a relationship, it's like this newfound passion, like almost like a honeymoon phase type of a energy being reignited in the relationship. Not only that, but it's like you're not only going to see a new beautiful version of the relationship that you're already in, but you're going to see a new beautiful version of yourself, which is going to ignite love inside you for yourself. That comes to card number 2, which is the Song of the Siren. This card has everything to do with your throat chakra. So this is the call, summoning, voice, and to acknowledge. So in October, it seems like you've been doing some manifesting work. You've been doing some rituals or manifesting, scripting, whatever it is, to really open up love in your life, whether it's love for your business, love for your family, love for your partner, inviting love, attracting love. And now you're going to see the results in October. Like you've been manifesting, right? Say you've been lighting candles for a few months to heal the relationship that you're in, or heal the relationship with yourself, or open the roads, or something. You've been doing something. And now in October, you're going to start to see, like the universe is now going to open up the doors, and you're going to be able to walk right in and see the fruits of your labors, which is you really seeing love, feeling love, and embracing love, allowing it in. Now, if you're single, this has a lot to do with your connection with yourself. Your connection with yourself was struggling. Your connection with yourself was weak and almost hateful. Like there was so many aspects of yourself you didn't like, and you would really be hard on yourself over it. And in October, it's like your mentality just switches, your perception, your perspective changes. And now all of a sudden, when you look in the mirror, like, or when you look at yourself, you don't see the bad parts. Now you're like focusing on your good parts just naturally. Like you naturally see them and appreciate them. And it's so beautiful. And so this has to do with the throat chakra, because when this like divine love awakens within you, your throat chakra, your heart chakra reactivates and opens up, and then your throat chakra starts to reactivate and open up. And when your throat chakra is awakened, you are able to communicate whatever you need to communicate so beautifully. You're able to get your point across. Your voice becomes like this very persuasive voice. And yeah, you're just able to express yourself. And this could be any kind of expression. Like say you start to dress differently, because when you dress yourself, it's a form of expressing yourself. You might get really creative. You might get really artsy. But this is definitely something that's going to open doors to love. So it may be, if you're in a relationship, something is going to happen in October where you guys are able to get creative in your relationship, or express yourselves beautifully to each other in a way that you haven't been able to before. Or maybe you guys are going to start a project together in October that's really going to open up creativity. And when you open up creativity, that is one of the highest vibrations. So a lot of high vibration in love energy in October in your life. And that comes to the next card, which is be willing to express love. So this came up in the first reading too, is expressing love, giving your energy to love, giving your attention to love. And it says express love to receive love. So I feel like this is so similar to the first reading, where you have blocked yourself from showing affection, whether this was because you didn't trust someone else or you were afraid to show affection. And this could be affection to yourself too. Like, how do we show affection to ourselves? We take care of ourselves, we pamper ourselves. We the things that I can think of is like taking a bath and, putting your favorite lotion on, putting your favorite oils on, really like getting your nails done, toes done, or toenails done, like your hair, eyebrows, like beauty, like giving yourself your own attention. And if you're in a relationship, not even, like this has to do with individuals. So first, give yourself your own affection. And then if you're single, you're attracting your partner right away. Like if you can give yourself affection, if you can master that, you're going to attract like the person of your dreams. And if you're in a relationship and you can give yourself affection, your relationship will shift. Your partner will change. Because you're giving yourself attention and affection, the universe is going to be like, wait a minute. This is what this person needs and wants. Like, this is the energy that they're carrying. I need to match that. I need to mirror that. I need to give that back. So keep that in mind in the whole month of October. And I feel like it's just going to naturally happen because you've been putting in a lot of work, spiritual work. And now it's like naturally you're going to get into this place of flow and alignment with love. And a lot of it is going to have to do with you expressing like how you feel, how you want to dress, how you want to take care of yourself, how you want to be taken care of. And you're going to see all of this stuff manifesting in October, which comes to the next card, which is simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. This goes with this card. This actually goes with all the cards. So the message here is like heavily trying to get to you. So it's saying that be kind to yourself and be kind to your spirit, because that's where it starts from. Right now, like, ask yourself, what vibration are you carrying when it comes to love? And in October, actually, like the old vibration, like you're raising your vibration in love. The old vibration you had that was creating blocks is really going to dissolve and die out because you have been putting so much work into it. You have been manifesting this love. Whether you're in a relationship or not, you've been manifesting this love. And this love is going to be born within you first. And then it's going to change your life. That comes to the next card, which is break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. This goes a lot with the first reading too, is that you're healing so much beliefs that you have created in the past, whether it was from experiences, traumatic experiences, breakups, heartbreak, like whatever happened in the past that affected your vision of love. You're rewriting that. You're like, you know what? No. That belief is not serving me. That habit is not serving me. That emotional pattern is not serving me. This stuff that my parents have taught me, the school has taught me, that's not serving me when it comes to love. And I'm changing it. I'm changing that, and now it's like this huge shift in the vibration of love in October for you because you're deciding to change that. And I feel like a lot of you have already made that decision to change something. And in the grand scheme of things, this little change, it has created such a huge vibration that in the month of October, you're going to feel it. And that comes to the last card that came up for you, which is the Mirror card. Who or what is triggering you? So now that you are showing yourself your own affection, that you're showing yourself that you are important to yourself, you're giving yourself your own attention and energy. Now you're going to be able to see where in your life and what triggers you? What makes you angry? What do you not want to accept anymore? What do you not want to have in your life anymore? What makes you feel like you're at a low vibration? All of these things, now you're going to see them. And not only that, but you're going to be able to get rid of them because you're changing, you're healing. So all the things that were, all the things that you're healing, a lot of it you didn't even know that you needed to heal because it goes so far back into your past, maybe even into your childhood. But now it's like epiphanies in October. Like you're having these small epiphanies and conscious thoughts. Now you're like able to put two and two things together, and it gives you this beautiful epiphany. And because of that, your love vibration is going to be very, very high this October. So very, very beautiful reading. I hope that really gave you clarity and you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want more readings and more fun and rituals from me, go ahead and visit me on Patreon. And if you guys want to visit my store, go ahead for all of your spiritual supplies. For everybody that picked card group number 3 or the pink flower, let's go ahead and see what is the love energy for you in October. So the first card that you got is the Return of Aphrodite, Temple, Birth of the Goddess, Guidance, Goddess energy, and Treating as Sacred. I feel like the first two readings were very, very similar, and I'm seeing a pattern in these readings where there's really a transformation happening within you where you're looking at love very, very differently. Whereas before, I feel like you had a lot of misconceptions about love, a lot of trust issues when it came to love, maybe even guilt for letting a certain love in, something where love was blocked, something where love was just not going right in your life, whether you're in a relationship or you're not. If you're not in a relationship, it was the love connection between you and your spirit that was struggling. And if you're in a relationship, it could be, even if you're in a relationship, your connection with yourself was still struggling, but because of that, that was seeping out into your relationship with your partner, and that was in turn creating struggles in the relationship. So that just brings a level of awareness. In October now, you're going to be kind of aware of why certain things were happening, why certain arguments kept happening, why you kept feeling the ways you were feeling when it came to love. And because of this awareness, it's like, because when you can become aware of certain things, that's when you can change it. Because you cannot change what you don't know. Now that you know, it's like these changes, like the solutions or the, what is the word I want to use? Solution? The answers. Yeah, the answers that you were seeking when it came to love, they're going to be revealed to you in October, which is very, very exciting. So that's where the guidance comes in. It's this guidance that's coming into you, whether some form of guidance, either like a song may really, really inspire you or trigger a really beautiful memory within you, or a beautiful thought pattern, a revelation, like something it could be a song, it could be something that came on TV, something somebody said, it could be you opening up a book and like a line from the book really inspires you or really awakens you to something. But it seems like something is going to trigger this awakening of something within you that you have kept suppressed for so long. And because you kept this aspect of yourself suppressed, it was like a block in love. And now that is coming up to the surface. And because you're going to become aware of this block, it's going to lose its grip on you. And that's where the transformation comes in. Things are changing at a cellular level. So there's a huge transformation going on, and you can feel it. It's almost like you're being cracked open. And this is especially in the area of love. Like, whether you're single or in a relationship, this has a lot to do with your connection with yourself. Because if you're in a relationship and your connection with yourself is not good, that's going to affect your relationship with your partner. That is going to create blocks and boundaries, So it's very, very important that we fix and heal our relationship with ourselves, which is what is happening with you right now. And the message of this card is, I actually pulled this card before I did a reading on YouTube, the community section, if you guys saw that. So this is a huge message that there's deep healing going on. And I feel like in the past few days or months, or you've been just feeling like, what the hell is going on inside me? Why am I feeling this? Why am I thinking this? Like, why am I talking like this? You just questioning yourself, like, why am I doing this? What the hell? And now the universe is trying to tell you it's okay. Like, these certain things and thoughts and, you know, visions, whatever, had to come up to the surface because it's really, really deep healing going on. So that comes to the next card, which is the Age of Light. You've been through training for this lifetime. You've been trained. Oh no, it says you've been training for this lifetimes. You've been training for this lifetimes? It doesn't sound grammatically correct, or it's just me, I don't know. But I understand the message of this card, which means now it's like as above, so below. You are, in October, it's like this very aligned energy with love that you're going to attract. And it's almost like you've ascended into this different loving field, this different loving vibration within yourself in October. That's what's going to happen. And because of this, you're going to notice so many changes in not just your personal relationship with yourself, but also if you're in a relationship, you're going to see changes in your relationship to where you're going to be vibrationally raising you're going to be raising your frequency, especially in love. Love is the highest vibration. So the more and more that you raise your vibration of love, you become more and more powerful in manifesting. So if your partner is not vibrationally aligned with you, you may see some like struggle there. But what I'm seeing is that they are, like, they're waiting for you. I feel like, yeah, they're waiting for you to be vibrationally on a different frequency, because the frequency that you're on right now, you're afraid of love. You fear love, you block love, even maybe guilt of receiving love and giving love, which comes to the next card. And this card says, do something for someone. Give your attention to another. So I feel like this is going to just automatically happen in October. I feel like you're going to, first of all, you're going to be giving yourself so much of your own love and affection this October. And it's going to happen naturally. And it's going to be such a beautiful budding relationship with your own spirit. And because of this, you are going to invite so much manifestations and synchronicity and love into your life that you're going to receive so much that you're in turn going to want to give. So either you're going to want to like plan a little vacation with your partner, or maybe a little vacation with yourself, or maybe you want to take your partner on a shopping trip, or maybe you want to take yourself to shopping. Definitely something you want to do where you are giving somebody something. And this means not just like physically giving something, but time, giving of your love, giving of your affection. But definitely you feel this giving energy, and the reason you feel it is because you feel overfilled. Like you feel overfilled with love. Now you're ready to give it out again, and you're ready and you're excited to give it out. So in the month of October, it's like you just want to make other people happy because you're so happy. And it's been a long time since you have felt this way. That comes to the last card in your reading, which is Atlantis. This is one of the best cards in all of my decks. Very, very, very lucky card. It says rapid development, excellence, and success. So because you're raising your vibration, this whole month, you're going to see yourself in a different space. Like you're going to see yourself, first of all, feeling very, very light in your heart chakra area. It's going to feel like a lot of this weight has been lifted off that you've been carrying for almost probably since childhood, it seems like. But yes, and because of this vibrational alignment that you're coming into in October, you're not just going to see rapid success developing in your relationship. You're going to see this seep into other corners of your life. You're going to see love coming in regarding your work. You're going to see love coming in regarding your bank account, your finances, whatever you've been trying to manifest. You're going to start to see signs of it coming your way faster and faster. And this is because you have vibrationally lifted yourself into a different frequency of love. I hope that gave you clarity and gave you a little bit of guidance. If you guys want to book more readings with me, go ahead and head over to my Etsy store. I also have a bunch of spiritual supplies for you guys there. And if you guys want more readings from me, rituals, tutorials, weekly forecast readings, go ahead and join me on Patreon. For everybody that picked card group number 4 or the Rose, let's see what's going on in October when it comes to love. The first card that comes up is love makes the difference. So this card is saying love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So the energy of love in October in your life is going to be very, very strong. I feel like it's going to influence your decisions. It's going to influence your thoughts. It's going to influence your daily routine and your relationships and everything. So I feel like in October, you're going to be expressing your love a lot. And how do I say this? I feel like in October, you're going to be gravitated towards things and people and places that you love. Whereas before you would feel guilty or you would feel afraid or you would just be like, no, I don't have time to do this. I don't have time for this. I'm too exhausted to do this or whatever it was. Now in October, you're just like, I want to do this. I want to go here. I want to do this activity. I want to eat this food. I want to experience this. I want to have fun. I want to laugh. I want to go to a haunted house. Whatever it is in October, it's like you want to action. You want to take action, but action in a loving way where your vibration is completely out of love and in love. And because of that, you're going to have a lot of fun in October. And so that means when you have fun, what happens? When you have fun, you tap into, Abraham Hicks would say, like, you tap into the matrix, I think she would call it. So you're just tapping into a whole different energy field where it's very different and you're going to feel it. It's very different because you feel lighter. You feel different. You feel like your childlike self. You know how children, they don't have worries. They just want to have fun and explore and express themselves and laugh and play. That's the energy that's coming into your life in October. If you're single, I feel like you're gonna explore and go out a lot more in October. And it's going to be with people who love you a lot. And you may even find a partner in October, or you may even make a really beautiful connection with somebody in October that really awakens your spirit to something, awakens your soul to something. And if you're in a relationship, it feels like a lot of the things that were going on are going to be healed in October. A lot of healing. And the reason for this healing is because all the struggles that were happening, all the fights you were having, all the, blocks that were there in the relationship in October, now the both of you are just going to be like, all right, you know what? Let's go have some fun. Let's go do this. Let's go out for drinks. Let's go to a haunted house. Let's go, something. You guys are going to just want to do something different just to get away from everyday life. And it's going to happen. Like, I feel like in October, you're going to be taking a trip, doing something fun, planning an activity, going on a date or something where the energy is going to be heightened into a higher vibration. And because of that, this is also going to be like, how do I say it? Like, synchronistic moments that are going to be happening, coincidences that are going to be happening, leading you to awaken something within your mind. Like, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm seeing. The next card is focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. So yeah, in October, now you're going to see your partner differently. Now you're going to be like, okay, wait, you know what? This is my partner. This is the person I chose. They chose me. Yes, we're having maybe some struggles. Yes, there may be a communication block, whatever is going on. But you know what? We're going to put that to the side and just go have some fun. Because when we go have fun, what happens? We raise our vibration. When we raise our vibration, what happens? The blocks get resolved. You find answers and clarity and guidance on how to move forward past your obstacles and past your blocks. Whether this is if you're single or in a relationship. And right now we're talking about the blocks in love. So now you're moving forward in a way where something's going to awaken within your mind to where this block that was in front of you is really going to go away. And that comes to the crumbling, the tower. This is a tower card in tarot, which means a shift in perspective, a change in the way you view things, a change in the way you view love especially. And it says, what are you clinging on to? So this makes me feel like if you're single, there is something you're holding on to that is causing you to resent love. Actually, this goes for singles and people in a relationship. I feel like even if you're in a relationship, you're holding on to something, a grudge or a hurt or a fear, but you're holding on to something, a stupid belief that you may have, created that is constantly blocking you. And now you're seeing, you know what that is now. And because you know what it is, it's going to really lose its power over you. This is a pattern I'm seeing in every single reading today. Is these blocks, these things that were creating blocks in your relationship, they're losing their grip on you in October. And it's because you have been raising and elevating your vibration. And that comes to the last card, which is the Soul Cage card. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. Yeah, that's the energy that you've been feeling for the past few weeks or months even, is just restricted and smothered and feeling captive and like overruled with rules. Especially when it comes to love, like you didn't feel like you could completely be free, whether you're in a relationship or not. Like this has to do with a lot with you, you know. If you're in a relationship, I feel like the both of you are going to find this release in October where both of you are going to feel more free to love each other, more free to connect with each other, more free to communicate. It's just really freeing, like weightlessness, burdens lifting type of feeling. And if you're single, this is going to happen within you. And you're going to be healing so much within you that you're going to raise yourself and elevate yourself vibrationally to where this feeling that you have been feeling where like you're trapped or you're stuck, where you're not moving forward in love, that's going to go away. That all that is losing its power over you, especially in October. So very, very beautiful month for you. Very revealing month, enlightening, awakening month for you when it comes to love. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to book a reading with me, go ahead and head to my Etsy store. I also have a lot of spiritual supplies on there. And if you guys want more readings from me, if you guys want more tutorials, rituals that I personally do for myself, I share those on Patreon. So go ahead and join me there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.